keep maintain this project. We have weekly meetings, so on every Wednesday, we not necessary to have issues to discuss, but we always have people during that time. If you have any problems or you want to discuss or you wish to ask people to review, that kind of like a very good timing. Yeah, I guess that's mostly covered. And there are resources you can find to see other old onboarding slides and videos. Most of the project update is totally different because it's based on reporting what we do in each cycle. So you want to join the team and you don't know what we are doing, and you can check out the project update. You will see, yeah, we have tried to put something we are planning or work in progress. So those things I think is very useful. And also we got the PDG subpath. Those PDG subpath, for example, if you link to the newest trend subpath, which will happen, which will hold place in from Thursday to Saturday, and we only got half day at Thursday. Yeah, so feel free to join us if you want it, and you can check out Etherpad if you don't have time to do it. And every single one of our Etherpad link can link to a previous or next PDG if the PDG already taking place. So you won't be missing any PDG, or you mostly are all linked to each other. So you should be fine to find every single cycle's PDG discussion. And if for who doesn't know what is PDG is project gathering. Mostly we discuss about what we're going to do in this cycle in terms of technical developing or documents or whatever we want to review or clean and make the priority of actions. So if you are like a developer, you can join. If you're not, you can help us to figure out what is the priority in your mind. For example, there are users join our team and feedback says, okay, we kind of feel that multi-cloud is very useful. So then we have the user requirements. We will start to figure out what we can do with multi-clouds. And so that is kind of the thing that we honor the user and operators' feedback. Yeah, I mean, also we have the Heat templates repository, so you can link to a lot of very useful Heat template. For example, if you want to see how to do auto scheduling, or you want to see how we can create a basic Nova plus Cinder kind of stuff, mostly templates there, and so you should be fine to find some existing template, and even you can rework those templates and adding the things you needed. So mostly I think is valid. So if you see any template is not valid or not suitable anymore, you can feel free to update those templates or adding your own template. Say you have very cool feature or you have anything you think might be useful to others. So here's all our repository. That's a lot. Mostly we're using and maintaining its Heat and our Python clients, Heat agents, and Heat dashboard is quite a new stuff for these years, and it just separated from the Horizon, but right now is under maintenance from Heat team and the Horizon team. But from the Heat side, we kind of make people to help us to maintain it. So if you are a UI designer, that is very welcome to help us to jump in and figure out what you can help us in any terms. Will be highly appreciated. And Heat template, just like what I said about the templates example we have. Nowadays we kind of do less and less asking for spec. His spec is about, if you have a feature, we used to ask you must write a spec. But now we're doing that less and less. But if there's a requirement for a very complex feature, it's also encouraged you have a spec for us to read it before we jump into the core code and see for stuff. Anything you want to cover?
No.
Yep. And we have a taskbar parser and Heat translator as well, which is kind of like sub-project under Heat. They also need people help to review as well. So anyway, the help right now the help most needed is either you help us to review our patches, or you help us to test with it, and or you give us feedback like what is the coolest new feature for you and what you're interested in, so we can specifically help you to onboard you to this feature. For example, if I say I'm very interested in Heat.Expo, then we will try to find out all the best resource or the best people. We can point to you and say, yeah, that guy definitely can help you, and here's the resource you need to see. So that will be the real detailed onboarding started. And right this room will do more general onboarding to see if we can cover your interest. And yeah, we have a Heat Tempest plugin, means you can run in all the Tempests. We try to cover with more scenario, I think, but we're still working on some very complex like self-heating, maybe pause auto scheduling scenario. But that's not there yet. But most of the scenario you probably can find in the Tempest, which is also, you can also, if you have your own Heat repository or you have your own Heat downstream in your companies, you can use in the Tempest, which we does that and it's working. So, and for the Heat architecture is so this diagram might be old, but mostly we stay the same way. So we have the API layer on top of everything, and with the REST API, we also have a backend. We call it Heat Engine. So there is RPC code between the API and the Heat engines, and we'll say from the outside using the REST to code into Heat, and from inner we will have obviously, and also we will have a database, usually standard database to help us to store those resource type. Most of the resource every resource will have a resource specific graph in our database. But the physical resource, like for example, you want to create a Nova server, the physical resource is in Nova or in other services. So we are not that heavyweight service, I think. And
yeah, so Heat can be thought of as a kind of user interface of the other projects in a similar way that